All right, ladies and gentlemen, God, good and bad. Let's get into this. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form. It was without form and void. There was nothing on it. Nothing on it. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. The face of the deep. The face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved up on the face of the waters. So you got a frequency here. You got frequency, the face of the deep. Here you had a pool. So you had a face. Boom. You had a face. Something to see. You had two of them. You had two faces. You had a face here and a face here. But guess what? They were divided. They were divided until God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So what happened? The energies got big. They touched. They created a spark. They burst into this frequency right here. The frequency of brotherhood and goodwill. That means unity out of goodness. Unity and goodness. That's exactly what those two frequencies meant of the good and the bad. The good, feminine, and the masculine. The feminine and the masculine separated. The waters. The waters. So now this spark creates this spark. These three sparks create this spark. All these sparks together, these four, boom, 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 they keep creating. And that is where your flower of life comes from. Your flower of life. They keep creating frequencies until they draw in on each other, and then they go boom, 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 boom. There's your supernova. There's your supernova. All right. So now you have consciousness of light, and you have consciousness of dark. So now they take this light, after however long it takes them to form, all these energies, all these emotions, and they become beings. They become beings. And they started out as grass, trees, bugs, fish, anything that needed life. Anything that needed life. And after many, many millennia, whatever, it turned in and escalated to beings. Whenever all this purity and love had no way of experiencing evil until the connection down to the earth was cut off when Marduk struck Tiamat, which is the earth, and there's Nibiru, shot an arrow at the earth and struck it. So that broke off the connection right there. That broke the backbone of God. That's what broke it. That's the arrow from Marduk and the Enuma Elish is what broke the backbone. So it shoved the earth into, let's say this is the earth right here. There's the third dimension, there's the fourth dimension. Now this is why some of us can see little lights up in the clouds, because these are the souls of the incarnate. So the earth being here between dimensions, stuck between dimensions, we have the ability to be possessed. Why? Because this is the realm for the souls to incarnate. So guess what? We up here bouncing around up here in the fourth dimension, to where all these souls are ready to incarnate, and then the bad ones can do what to a being? Can possess them. They can possess them. They can possess them. Same thing that happened to me in my experience. Now let me explain that to you. When a man dies, now this is what happened to me. You die with the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same emotions, the same wants, needs, the same everything. That's in your brain. That's in your consciousness when you die. You're the same person dead as you are alive. It's like a floating pair of eyeballs with all this right here. All this wrapped up into it. So all the evil that's floating around in this fourth dimension, if this entity, this consciousness becomes determined enough to enter a body through choices, you have to be willing. That's why these beings can influence you through evil. They can persuade you by this, and you not even know it. All the bad or evil thoughts, the bad and the evil thoughts, whether it be whatever, it could be sexual, it could be anything. It comes from all these right here, and those are frequencies also. So these frequencies floating around that are evil still get affected by the planets on the earth that are in their dimension. So these planets and the full moons and all that can do what? The entity that's attached onto your body and your thoughts and your mind, affecting your frequency through evil, intensifies by the planets also, and it affects the entity that is already dead, that's attached onto your body, affects your intelligence and your decision making, is what? Multiplied. Multiplied.